She did this a lot in Folklore and I loved it. She's making me feel like I'm going through this shit, but I just can't prove it.
No, nobody, no crime was happiness because of you. Both of these things can pass the blood and bruise.
Oh, that came in nice.
This place is the same as it ever was.
I could just go cross.
Oh my gosh. Oh. No.
I thought of you.
All the things that will be lost.
No.
I
Oh,
swear.
shit. You fucking kidding me? How do I talk after that? Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be reacting to Taylor Swift Evermore. I specifically got this candle to listen to this album. Gonna set it right here. I also specifically waited for the weather to drop to listen to this album. I also specifically put this on to match Taylor Swift in the cover art for this album. Don't you ever question my dedication to this shit. Today's just one of those days where everything just feels good. I'm in that vibe, I'm in that mode, and I'm ready to be depressed as shit. From what everybody has told me, this is gonna hit hard. Look, man, not gonna waste your time for the intro like I usually do. All you need to know is that I'm so fucking ready for this album reaction. And if you want the full and uncut album reaction, you gotta go to my Patreon members. Shout out to all my Patreon members for really holding me down. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content over there, you get early access to all the videos, full and uncut album reactions, all the cool shit if you want it. But hey, just you being here really means a lot to me. Now, with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. All right, we got track 1, which is Willow. Let's go.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife.
I love the imagery and the low voice.
And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. Lost in your current like a priceless one. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow.
Nice.
I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
Okay.
Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in.
Okay, there's a lot of subtle stuff going on. I fucking love this. If y'all been following the channel, you know this is my vibe, this is my bag, and this might be a reaction where I overshare, but fuck it, we ball. I love the strings on here. Very addicting, very hypnotic. Again, she's setting you up for that kind of like fallsy woodland vibe. I'm here for it too. And the subject matter, come on now. Come on now.
The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow.
Nice.
I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind.
It does sound like we're moving through the wind.
I come back stronger than a 90s strand.
Okay.
Wait for the signal and I'll meet you after dark.
Ah.
Show me the places where the others gave you scars.
Wherever you stray, I follow.
I'm begging for you to
Take my hand and wreck my plans.
That's my man. You know that my train could
Take you home. Everywhere else is hollow.
I follow, begging for
I like this
you to
vibe.
take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train could
Take you home.
Hey, that's my man.
Great intro, great intro. I love this.
Every bait and switch was a work of art. That's my man.
There she goes again with those like one-liners that just hit you. Okay, the melody she used for that track in particular, holy shit, I love that. And she used the lower voice. I love Taylor Swift's lower voice, even though when she does the higher voice, I love it too. I just love everything. But when she does the lower voice in particular, it just does something to me. It's very moody, very dramatic. And for a track like this, with this subject matter, and that line right there, every bait and switch was a work of art. That bait and switch line, crazy, man. The vibe of this, very hypnotic, very like mystical. And it's just setting the mood for a perfect fall album. This is under alternative, which is very interesting. I did not see that. But now moving on to track 2, which is Champagne Problems.
You booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt.
Oh.
Because I dropped your hand while dancing,
Okay, I'm assuming she broke up with dude, and dude he's going through it right now.
Your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it. Champagne.
Oh, he was about to propose. Oh no. If I ever propose to a girl and she says no, I wouldn't know how to. I'll be dead inside. Oh my gosh, I feel hurt for dude already. Oh.
You told your family for a reason. You couldn't keep it in. Your sister splashed out on the bottle. Now no one's celebrating.
Even his family knew, man. Oh, nice. Oh, very atmospheric.
Evergreen, our group of friends don't think we'll say.
Nice, she sped it up too.
And soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. One for the money, two for the show.
Hey.
I never was ready, so I watch you go.
Oh.
Sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on their knees and asks you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head, he said. But you'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shred. You won't remember all my
Champagne problems. Dog, that was track that was a hard-hitting track for me.
You won't remember.
Just cause
all
like
my champagne
I put myself in dude's shoes, so it's like, damn, what if that happens to me? I'll be so fucked up inside. Production-wise, I really love this kind of vibe she's going on. Very light and sparse piano that just kind of created like some intimacy, created like a very emotional and dramatic track. And then her voice is very soft yet low at the same time. So like those kind of harmonies just really add to like the production side of things. And everything just kind of works really well. Again, the candle I have right here, great idea. This vibe right now, oh, I could not listen to this album in the summer. That would fuck me up. Definitely so glad I waited to the fall. All right, track 3 is Gold Rush.
Gleaming, twinkling eyes like sinking ships are But I don't like a gold rush, gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush.
Oh, run it back. That was still, I got chills.
So inviting, I almost jump in. But I don't like a gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. I don't like that anyone without a feel.
Oh my God.
Everybody wants you. Everybody wonders what it would be like to love you.
No. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I'm excited right now. Y'all have no idea, but shit.
I don't like that anyone without a
Feel your touch.
Everybody wants you. Everybody wonders what it would be like to love
Oh.
you. Walk past quick.
Oh.
I don't like slow motion, double vision in rose blush. What must it be like to grow up that beautiful?
Okay, dog. Oh fuck. All right. Oh shit. I love this one. This is fire. I fuck with this one heavy. This is amazing. Man, as somebody who's been outside and who has had an eventful life, fuck, she's speaking facts, man.
I don't like a gold
Okay.
rush, gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face.
Nice. I love her melody on this. Your touch. Everybody wants you.
Everybody
Wonder what it'd be like to love you.
Walk past, quick brush. I don't like slow motion, double vision in
The rose blush.
Never be.
I love this one. Yeah. She did this a lot in Folklore and I loved it. She's doing it again. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love that one. That was crazy. You know, sometimes I get so happy I can't even explain my thoughts. but I just feel like my reaction kind of, it just tells you already. I love it. It's very the story within that track was very intriguing, very like, it made me want to listen, very captivating, right? Because essentially it's about envy and like admiration for somebody that like a lot of people want, especially with the way she started off the track with that fast-paced cadence. That was nice. I love that melody. That was crazy. I'm assuming she's singing from her own perspective, right? In first person. She's very well grounded and self-aware about everything that's going on. But that dreamy sound to it, and then just like the layered vocals. Again, she did, it kind of still reminds you a little bit of Folklore, and I loved Folklore. And that was my very first ever Taylor Swift album. And all the other albums I reacted to after that have been completely different, right? So to kind of come back to this kind of vibe, but with like a little bit more imagery, a little bit more like of a seasonal feel to it. Oh shit, how could you hate this, man? Track 4 is 'Tis the Damn Season. That's a nice guitar. I like the tone.
If I wanted to know who you were hanging with while I was gone, I would have asked you. It's the kind of cold, fogs up windshield glass, but I felt it when I passed you. There's an ache in you.
Okay, what I said about the imagery earlier, she did it again right here. It's the kind of cold, fogs up the windshield glass. Oh my, I'm from Chicago. It gets cold in the month.
So we could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season right this time. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taking looks real good now. And it always leads to you in my hometown.
There's like a subtle
I
kick.
parked my car right between the Methodists. Remember how you watched me leave?
Yo, there's like this offbeat kick, or maybe it's not offbeat, it's just so far out and like very singular that it just sticks out heavy. And then you got the dun 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 dun, that's just very addicting and very repetitive, which is nice, right? And then she's sticking to that lower voice, so it just adds to all the warmth and just like dramaticness of this. And then this story right here, it's like very captivating. It feels like I'm watching a movie without seeing any picture, right? I'm just reading the lyrics right in front of me.
Sleeping half the day.
Oh yeah.
Old time say I won't ask you to wait if you don't ask me to stay. So I'll go back to LA and the so-called friends who write books about me if I ever make it, and wonder about the only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking. To leave the warmest bed I've ever known.
Yo, she does that very often because she knows which lyrics are gonna hit hard, right? To sing that right there, to leave the warmest bed I've ever known, and the way she kind of like layered her voice right there, and the way she sang it, she knew what she was doing, man.
'Tis the damn season. We could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn
Shout out to all the couples that made it through the winter.
I'm staying at my parents' house in my hometown.
Oh, the bass on here is pretty nice too. Ooh. And then you got that repetitive sound as well. Yo, she's really, when I'm talking about mastery of vibes. Oh man, every album I listen to from her, whatever sound she has in mind, she nails it. And I love that about her. And so when I saw the cover art of this, I'm like, yeah. And then from what I've heard from the comments, I'm like, okay. But essentially a bittersweet, just kind of like a relationship and turmoil within that same track that has to do with the holiday season. And the holiday season can be tough for some people. It can be really great for other people. You know, you get the warmth of your loved ones. Sometimes some people don't have loved ones, or they've been broken up with their significant other. So could be a very, very heavy track for somebody who's going through it, you know, during this kind of time. But shit, man, I'm so glad I'm happy right now. Healed. Everything's fine. Because if not, this holiday season with this song right here, shit will be fucked up. That guitar tone specifically, the way it came onto the track and kind of carried throughout the entire song, I'm telling you, it's the tone. The tone really matters. Again, I play guitar. If you don't see, well, you can't really see it anymore, but if you saw the intro, guitar's in the background, so I nerd out a little bit, but she really, and then not only that, the song carried like almost like a small town vibe to it, and it just really adds to the whole storyline. She's on one right now. Track 5 is Tolerated.
I sit and watch you reading with your head low.
fuck. She's making me feel like I'm going through this shit, right? The way she's singing it, the imagery, just I'm fine. I'm good right now.
I notice everything you do, don't do.
Oh.
You're so much older and wiser, and I wait by the door like I'm just a kid. Use my best colors for your portrait and watch you tolerate it. If it's all in my head, tell me now.
Yo, that's so sad. That's sad as fuck. I don't think you understand the choice of words. And watch you tolerate it. She's not even saying that you're done. You're just that hurts, man. If you get what I'm saying, because I do a horrible job explaining my stuff. It isn't until I'm editing the video that I'm like, damn, expound on that. But that phrase, and watch you tolerate it. Oh, dude is sick of, man. That is that relationship is over.
I sit and listen. I polish plates until they gleam and
I don't even
glisten.
polish plates like that, man.
So much
But I feel like I'm doing it.
wiser, and I wait by the door like I'm just a kid. Use my best colors for your portrait, but you tolerate it.
Oh, that line just hits
You were
hard.
out building other worlds, where was I? Where's that man who threw blankets over my barbed wire? I made you my temple, my mirror, my sky. Now I'm begging for footnotes in the story of your life.
Oh.
Drawing hearts in the byline. Always taking up too much space or time. You assume I'm fine, but what would you do if break free and leave us in ruins?
Dog, that was a heartbreaking. Loving someone who doesn't reciprocate the feeling.
Sit and watch you.
Okay. I'm gonna make a statement right now. I don't even think it's a hot take, to be real with you. So one of my favorite artists when it comes to depicting unrequited love in their music is Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's #1. He goes crazy. But Taylor Swift is #2. If not 1.5. And if not 1. I'm not gonna lie. It really depends on the mood. When she comes to a song, right, and says, I'm gonna write about unrequited love. The phrases she used, tolerate it. Not only that, her production, I've learned, always gonna be fire. I can count on Taylor Swift for fire production. If everything else fails, I can count on the production. And if the production somehow magically fails, I can count on her songwriting. But man, this song right here made me feel like I was going through it. It felt like I was Taylor Swift and I wasn't getting loved, and I was loving somebody with all my heart, and then just coming home like, fuck, man, my love should be celebrated. Like, this is heartbreaking. Like, I've definitely become softer as I've gotten older. And again, with the minimalist production, the piano, and just like the strings and that slow build up, especially towards the end of the track, to kind of create like, you know, this tension within the relationship. It's like a cut, like you got a paper cut, but like, and then it starts bleeding and there's like more comes out. It's like, damn, like this little ass cut just lets all this. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm okay. Track 6 is Nobody, No Crime featuring Haim. I'm not really sure who that is. I never heard of that person. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
SD's a friend of mine. We meet up every Tuesday night for dinner and a glass of wine. SD's been losing sleep.
Nice melody.
Her husband's acting different and it smells like infidelity.
Ooh.
She says that ain't my Merlot on his mouth. That ain't my jewelry on our joint account.
Okay, not only is her melody really fine, again, every track is a fucking phenomenal story. Like, man, it feels like I'm reading a book and watching a movie based on the book.
She says, I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. I think he did it, but I just can't.
Everybody say fuck my shit next, let's go.
I think he did it,
Oh. It's got like this folk, yet like rock kind of sound to it.
SD wasn't there
where's she going?
anywhere. He reports his missing wife, and I noticed when I passed his house, his truck has got some brand new tires, and his mistress moved in. Sleeps in Este's bed and everything. I think he did it, but I just can't prove it.
That's the thing with Taylor Swift. You're vibing, right? The production, the sound of the song, amazing. You listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh fuck. It feels like I'm watching like the first 48 right now.
I think he did it,
But I just can't prove it.
No, nobody, no crime, but I ain't letting up until the day I die. Good thing my daddy made me get a boating license when I was 15.
How convenient.
And I've cleaned enough houses to know how to cover up a scene.
Okay, how fucking convenient is this bridge right here?
Good thing Este's sister's gonna swear she was with me. She was with me, dude. Good thing his mistress took out a big life insurance policy. They think she did it, but they just can't.
It's a nice story. Nobody, no crime. I wasn't letting up until the day.
Nobody, no crime. I wasn't letting up until the day he died.
Okay, is that crickets? Yo, okay, that was an amazing story. I fuck with that one heavy. It had a nice kind of, I thought it was gonna be more of like a playful vibe the way it started off, because it had a little bit of that folk yet still rock kind of inspired sound, but it turned into like a murder mystery song, which is really cool. It felt like I was watching the first 48, you know, that TV show. Really fun, very interesting. The storytelling in it was very like, I'm very captivated, right? That bridge though was a little bit funny, but still fire, because how convenient Taylor Swift that you know all that, you got a boating license, and you know how to clean up a crime scene, right? I mean, I'm telling you, she has a lot of guitars on this project so far. Like this one in particular had more of like a gritty guitar, which I really love, which is where that rock kind of sound comes on, and yet still with the country folk vibe to it. Now moving on to track 7, which is Happiness.
Honey, when I'm above the trees, I see this for what it is, but now I'm right down in it. All the years I've given is just shit we're dividing up. There'll be happiness after you. There was happiness because of you. Both of these things can be true.
She did it again.
Happiness past the blood and bruise, past the curses and cries.
Nah, we can't skip over that. That was crazy. I'm talking about songwriting is crazy on this one. I mean, most of the time it's crazy, but this one she's on another level. She started off, there'll be happiness after you, but there is happiness because of you. Now that right there hurts. If you're going through it, I'm sorry. This is crazy to listen to if you're going through it. Both of these things can be true. There is happiness past the blood and bruise, because you know the blood. Yo, this is nice.
When did all our lessons start to look like weapons pointed at my deepest hurt? I hope she'll be a beautiful fool who takes my spot next to you. No, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I can't see facts through all of my fury. You haven't.
Oh, that is important. That section is very important, because they got into an argument, right? But they're using the things that they're deep. You know, when you share something very deep with somebody and they use it against you, that's kind of what they both just did. The guy did it first, and then she said, where she said it. I hope she'll be a beautiful fool who takes my spot next to you. Like now she's the one throwing shots now, so you can see like the toxicness kind of come out within that verse. Okay.
Your body into mine every goddamn night. Now I get fake niceties. No one teaches you what to do. But a good man hurts you, and you know you hurt him too.
Okay, very honest of her too.
Honey, when I'm above the trees, I see it for what it is. Dappled with the flickers of light from
You can hear the production in the background just get a little bit more dramatic.
Oh, leave it all behind.
That song kind of reminded me one of the reasons why I really love Taylor Swift is because of her honesty and her willingness to not only put the fault of the other person but her faults in it too. That was a really solid track. The stories in this album, man, I feel like track by track, it's just another story that just got you like, damn, like just especially with like betrayal and like this broken love. And it's something everybody can really relate to. So when you listen to this, you're like, fuck. Like, am I good? Like, I thought I was healed, but am I good? And again, very ambient. The production is very soft, especially the percussive elements in this album, which I don't mind at all. I know some people really love like a crazy drum pattern or really need something to bop to, but it has like this slow burning atmosphere, kind of like my candle, right? It's just right there, but it's setting the vibe. It's just amazing. By the way, that candle smells good as shit. I just bought that shit randomly and it smells really nice. All right, track 8 is Dorothea, I think.
Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? When we were younger, down in the park, honey, making a lark of the misery.
Oh, that came in nice.
This place is the same as it ever was.
Okay.
But you don't like it that way. It's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shined brighter in Tupelo. And if you're ever tired of being known for who you know, you always know me. You're a queen selling dreams, selling makeup in magazines.
Nice.
From you I'd buy anything.
Oh, the drums.
Dorothea, do you ever
Stop and think about me.
When it was calmer, skipping the prom just to piss off your mom and her pageant schemes.
This is one of those tracks you can close your eyes to and let the production just kind of move you side to side. This is nice. I see Aaron and Jack Antonoff have a big part of the production on this album. I mean, you can't really go wrong. The guitars on this album are perfect, man. Like, you don't need a crazy explosive guitar solo to overtake a song. Like, she's doing a masterclass of just setting a vibe and just really allowing you to get immersed in the feel. Because if you close your eyes to that song in particular, Dorothea, you can just like let your body just move side to side, right? It was a little bit of like a storyline of a girl who left. I'm assuming, no, I'm not gonna assume that, but I was gonna say maybe Dorothea is Taylor Swift, right? Because you know, a girl who just became famous and now she doesn't really have anybody, so maybe she's reminiscing some of her friendships. But maybe it's just an actual, just a random story of her painting that picture, right? But the piano on that song, the warmth of it, it just feels really nice to hear. And it kind of reminds me of a little bit of her older albums. I'm not really particularly sure which one. A little bit Folklore I do get a lot because obviously this Folklore came before this one. But maybe like a little bit, I don't want to say Speak Now. I mean, maybe Speak Now because it has a country vibe, but at the same time, maybe Red, because Red had that feel to it too. But I'm liking the vibes of this so far. I like the tone of it. I kind of hope she continues this because right here, this is definitely my bag, especially when I go on walks. This is definitely going to be an album that's going to be playing. All right, track 9 is Coney Island with The National.
Break my soul in two, looking for you, but you're right here. If I can't relate to you any more than who am I related to? And I'm sitting on a bench in Coney Island, wondering where did my baby go?
Not my
Fast
baby.
times, the bright lights, the merry-go. Sorry for not making you my centerfold. Over and over, lost again with no surprises. Disappointments, close your eyes and it gets colder and colder.
Yo, she switches her melody like this.
Sun goes down.
If I pushed you to the edge, but you were too polite to leave me.
Oh my gosh. In between the lyrics, there's this guitar that is just, oh, it's so fucking nice, man. It's very subtle, but if you can hear it, oh, it's nice.
But you were too polite to leave me.
Listen.
Do you miss the rogue who coaxed you into paradise and left you there? Will you forgive my soul? You're too wise to trust me and too old to care. Sorry for not winning you an arcade ring.
Oh shit, she's taking me back to a time.
Over and over, lost again with no surprises, disappointments. Close your eyes and it gets colder and colder. And when I got into the accident, the sight that flashed before me was your face.
When I walked up to the podium, I think that I forgot to say your name. I'm on a bench in Coney Island, wondering where did my baby go?
Nice.
The fast times, the bright lights, the merry-go.
Oh my gosh. The background vocals.
The sun goes down. But I think that I forgot to say your name over and over.
Okay, I fuck with that song so heavy. I noticed Taylor Swift doesn't have a lot of features within her albums, right? And so whenever she does have a feature, it's very intentional. And you could tell there's gonna be like some sort of like dramaticness to the song, especially with the Folklore album and just, okay. I'm not gonna, I keep talking about Folklore a lot. I'm gonna try not to, but man, this song right here, when she does that duet thing that she does, amazing. She always picks somebody with a voice that's very distinctively the opposite of hers, and the contrast always works so well, right? Because her voice is a lot lighter, and then she always got somebody with a deep ass bass heavy voice, right? And it just works really well. And it's usually about like a fading relationship, and it's just done so in a way that's like you just sit with that hurt, like you just can't move. It just feels like you're the one going through it. And maybe that's just me, and because I internalize music so much for some reason. But just like that orchestral feel to it just made me feel like I was mellowing out, but still sitting in the emotion. And again, in between the lyrics, there's like this guitar, or like some of the strings getting plucked. It was amazing. It's very subtle, but if you listen like very strongly, you can hear it, and it just adds so much to the track. She has a lot of subtle stuff that you probably might catch it on the second, third listen, but man, on first listen, you're like, oh, that is so nice. All right, now track 10 is Ivy.
I was one to know I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones in a faith forgotten land. In from the snow, your touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand.
Yo, Taylor Swift is...
And the old widow goes to the stone every day, but I don't, I just sit here and wait.
Okay, I was gonna say Taylor Swift does a great job of like using words that would never fit in a hook or in a verse, or should not be in a song at all, and she just makes it work somehow. The incandescent, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what that means. Incandescent, I misspelled that like crazy. Okay, I don't know how to spell that word. Incandescent. There we go. Emitting light as a result of being heated. Okay, let me read that again. Your touch brought forth an incandescent glow. Oh, because of the warmth. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm slow then I'm sorry.
It's been promised to another road. I can't stop you putting roots in my dreamland. My house of stone, your ivy grows, and now I'm covered in you.
Okay, nice. She held it out.
I wish to know the fatal flaw that makes you long to be magnificently cursed. He's in the room. Your opal eyes are all I wish to see.
Okay, by the way, I got so much shit after the Life of a Showgirl reaction because I pronounced it opalite. No, I didn't say it like that. I said opalite. No, I said opalite. It's opal. I know how to say it now. Everybody made fun of me a lot. It's some dude really came after me in the comments. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, my bad. I mispronounced the word. I never heard the word before. But it turns out opal is something Taylor Swift references a decent amount now. Oh, nice.
Time is near. What would he do if he found us out?
Shit.
Crescent moon, coast is clear. Spring breaks loose, but so does fear. He's gonna burn this house to the ground.
Don't play.
Begged and borrowed time.
Oh shit.
So tell me to run, or dare to sit and watch what will become, and drink my husband's wine.
I ain't gonna lie. She's playing a dangerous game right here. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, where is this gonna lead? Like, I'm so captivated.
Oh, goddamn, my pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand.
Ooh, that gets hard.
So yeah, it's a fire.
Nice.
It's a goddamn blaze in the dark, and you started it. You started it. And you.
Great ending to this. You know, I keep thinking, is she gonna run out of stories to tell? But she does not. She keep a pen. You know, keeping that country / folk inspired vibe is definitely a very great. I mean, it's awesome. When she does it, it's amazing. Normally, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of it unless it's like a old school rock music. But to be honest, she's killing the shit, and I'm definitely here for it. I keep thinking she's gonna run out of stories. That's very stupid of me to even think, because track by track by track by track by track, a new story. Now I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be close attention, right? And again, it's just mainly about a forbidden love story, right? And just as Jada Pinkett Smith would say, an entanglement. That shit was so funny when it first came out. But yeah, it was pretty much like this messy love story. Pretty interesting to watch, because you're like, where is this gonna lead to? It's what's gonna happen towards the end of the track. And she just keeps doing that to me. Like, she does not stop. That woman's pen, she got like the good pen. I'm talking about I got a lead pencil right here, but you know the one with the very sharp point that's like very, like, when you write, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a difference in pens. Maybe I'm just that weird, but she got that kind of pen with like the ballpoint pen where you're like, oh, this is a nice ass pen. But I'm probably not making any sense right there. But track 10 was definitely very solid. I'm liking this kind of production. All right, track 11 is Cowboy Like Me.
And the tennis court was
Damn.
up with
Right away.
tent-like thing. And you asked me to dance, but I said dancing is a dangerous game. Oh, I thought this is gonna be one of those things. Now I know I'm never gonna love again. I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
Look, she keeps a story and she keeps a new melody. Like, we keep unlocking new Taylor Swift melodies. I love that. The way she said that was nice.
I've got some tricks up my sleeve. Now I'm waiting by the phone like I'm sitting in an airport bar. You had some
who is that?
tricks up your sleeve, perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they wanna hear, like it could be love. I could be the way for it, only if they pay for it.
Oh. Yo, stop playing with me.
You're a cowboy like me, perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they wanna hear, like it could be love.
I fuck with this one
I could
heavy.
be the way for it, only if they
You pay for it. You're a bandit like me.
And the old men that I've swindled really did believe I was the one, and the ladies none should stories about when you passed through town. Oh, that was all before.
You see how the plot just thickens, man?
Down. Now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon.
Oh my gosh, can we just talk about how she came out the bridge like that with that guitar? Oh my gosh, that little, it was literally probably a half a second, maybe a second long. That was so fire, so genius.
And I'm never gonna love again.
Yo, that harmonicas towards the end, great idea. I love that. I feel like a lot of these tracks you could just close your eyes to and just allow yourself to just, I don't know, kind of put yourself in the story. You know, if you ever read a book or you're watching a movie, you kind of imagine yourself as one of the characters. I feel like Taylor Swift with this album, you can kind of do that because essentially the story, pretty much two people who are known to kind of like hustle other people, just like kind of come together, right? And now it's just like this story of just like, okay, what's about to happen? You know, because you know shit's gonna go sideways because of who they are, right? But man, those guitars, that country twang to it. I have a Telecaster. If you know about a Telecaster, it's known for like its tone. So like when I hear that twang to it, I'm like, ooh, that is so fucking nice. And then there's the harmonica towards the end of the track. As you listen on, she keeps adding more and more to the track. It gets progressively better because you start off right away. You're like, oh, this is a nice vibe. And then you're like, oh, this is a great vibe. And then you're like, no, this is an awesome vibe. And I like how no matter how many times I listen to Taylor Swift, when I listen to a new album, there's always something new that I unlock. It feels like I'm like a kind of collecting shit because we got new melodies, new vibes, new song, new everything. And I feel like every Taylor Swift album, I can learn something new all the time. All right, track 12 is Long Story Short.
Faithfully, I tried to pick my battles till the battle picked me. Misery, like the war of words I shouted in my sleep. And you passed right by. I was in the alley surrounded on all sides. A knife cuts both ways if the shoe fits. Walking it
Where's
till
this
your
going?
high heels break. And I fell
I
from
knew
the
it.
pedestal right down the rabbit hole. Long story short, it was a bad time. Pushed from the precipice, clung to the nearest lips. Long story short, it was the wrong guy. I always felt I must look better in the rear view. Missing me at the golden gates they once held the keys to. When I dropped my sword, threw in the bushes and knocked on your door.
Oh, she speeds it up.
And we live in peace, but if someone comes at us, this time I'm ready. Cause I fell from the pedestal right down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Long story short, it was a bad time.
You know what I like about Taylor Swift? And I'm going to rewind it back a couple seconds. I like how she takes like common phrases and adds her own spin to her. Like, again, long story short. Everybody uses that phrase, especially when kind of depicting a story, right? And the way she goes about with the long story short, it's like a clever twist. And it's always like very cool to listen to for the first time, especially given the hook of this song.
Now I just know there's more. No more keeping score. Now I just keep you warm. And my waves meet your shore ever and evermore. Past me, I wanna tell you not to get lost in these petty things.
She brought it
Your
down so smoothly.
nemesis will defeat themselves before you get the chance to swing. Long story short, it was a bad time.
I tell you what, man. This is the perfect November album of all time. I'm giving this album a month. Perfect November album. I don't know what month it came out. It came out December. Oh, 2020. Damn. I didn't know that. I knew it came out shortly after Folklore. Folklore came out what month? It came out July. Damn, y'all got spoiled. Nah. Oh, I'm listening to this in hindsight. Y'all got spoiled for real. That day, 2 back-to-back bangers is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is really crazy. But essentially, again, one of the reasons why I love Taylor Swift is her self-awareness and her willingness to kind of just put her own mistakes in there. She's really just talking about the growth of her past mistakes and just how she kind of comes about, puts the barriers up, and just kind of survives through whatever life kind of throws her way. And what I really love about this song in particular was how it's very upbeat rhythm, kind of just pushes you forward. Because most of the songs on this album are on the slower tempo side, which I really love, right? But occasionally, I feel like it's kind of needed to have an upbeat track just to kind of bring you back up to energy, to kind of prepare you for the other tracks too. So I think that was a well-needed track, especially with the sequencing of the album. So I really do love that one. That hook in particular was fire. All right, track 13, I think it's pronounced Marjorie.
Never be so kind, you forget to be clever. Never be so clever, you forget to be kind. And if I didn't know better.
Oh, I hear that beat in the background.
Talking to me now.
Oh.
If I didn't know better. I think you were still around. Died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive, so alive. Never be so polite, you forget your power.
There's like this build-up that's happening right now.
Never wield such power, you forget to be polite. What died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive in my head. What died didn't stay dead.
Yo, when she does that with just a surprise guest feature, it's just like, oh my gosh, the voices when they come together at the same time is just real nice to hear.
You love the amber sky so much, long limbs and frozen swims. You'd always go past where our feet could touch, and I complained the whole way there. The car ride back and up the stairs. I should have asked you questions. I should have asked you how to be. What died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive, so alive. If I didn't know better, I think you were singing to me now.
You know, with that track in particular, it had a racing beat, right? But Taylor's vocals are very light and soft, right? And there was times where she sped it up a little bit, then she'll bring it back down. It kind of kept me on my toes for pretty much the entirety of the track, because I'm like, okay, what's about to happen here? Is there about to be a drop? Is there about to be a switch up? And it's like, damn. But then you listen to the lyrics, right? And it's just, I'm assuming she's talking about losing somebody, and I gotta re-listen to that song again because I was a little bit lost in the vibe. That's kind of my fault because, again, her production is just amazing. I kind of geek out and stuff like that. But then I heard the name Marjorie, and I'm just like, oh shit. But at the same time, it kind of sounded like she was giving like gratitude to that person. So maybe this is like a memorialized of the song. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta listen to it again. But yeah, if it definitely had a sad tone to it, I completely missed that. I'm being completely honest, but man, that was a pretty great track sound wise. But I'm a little scared to play it back now that I'm kind of thinking about it, because yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about if you watch the Lover reaction. And I heard about her mom having cancer. I'm like, oh man. So I think it's best right now if I keep the vibes light and I move on to the next track. Track 14 is Closure.
It's been a long time, and seeing the shape of your name still spells out pain. It wasn't right, the way it all went down. Looks like you know that now. Yes, I got your letter, yes, I'm doing better. I know that it's over, I don't need your closure. Your closure. I can feel you smoothing me over.
It's got a very hectic instrumental.
Yes, I got your letter. Yes, I'm doing better. It cut deep to know you're right to the bone.
You hear that word closure a lot, and it's like, what do you need closure for? It's over, right? And I feel like every scenario is very different. But the way she's going about it on this track, I think is pretty like, yeah, she's done with everything, man.
I know I'm just a wrinkle in your new life. staying friends would iron it out so nice. Guilty, guilty, reaching out across the sea that you put between you and me. But it's fake and it's oh so unnecessary.
Yo, she's making me feel like I'm going through it, man. What the fuck?
Yes, I got your letter.
Yes, I'm doing better.
I know that it's over. I don't need your
closure.
Your closure.
Yo, that instrumental is so like weird, but it works so well. It was very hectic, right? But then you got Taylor Swift's vocals that's very calm and collected. You can hear a little bit of like some anger in her voice, you know, like, motherfucker, I told you I was done with you. Why you come back and you need closure? And I feel like she's like confronting that that dude, right? I'm putting a like my own kind of a comedic spin to it, but she's saying, yeah, I'm done, I'm healed, stay away from me, right? And I feel like a lot of us have been through that. I mean, I can only tell you my experience because nobody's really right in front of me. But shout out to y'all for watching. I got a text message one time from an ex that I broke up with because, you know, the situation was just bad. I had to leave, and it's just like, why are you texting me? Like, we're way beyond removed. You know, I don't want to go back to that. And like, I feel like closure sometimes can be very selfish. Like, I had to move on, and now you're the one who needs closure when you're the one who kind of like caused, you know, all this kind of stuff. But hey, man, Taylor Swift just, again, knows how to take very popular phrases or like very like highly used phrases and put our spin on it that just, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but when you just take a popular phrase, put your own spin on it, and it's just like, damn, man. Now I see it from a different lens. But now moving on to track 15, which is Evermore with Bon Iver.
Gray November, I've been down since July.
Oh, no, you didn't tell her. No. Oh, the bird.
Motion capture put me in a bad light.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely real with you. The months, though they're not exact, they are kind of like similar to my own timeline. Not this year, this is in the past. So gray November, it's gray October. I've been down since July. It was really August for me. So for the months for me are October and August. Those are the 2 months. But like when she started off the song like that, I'm like, oh, don't you fucking do it. Don't go there, Taylor. Don't go there.
I replay my footsteps on each stepping stone, trying to find the one where I went wrong. Writing letters addressed to the fire, and I was catching my breath.
Oh, yeah.
Staring out an
She can do it again.
window, catching my death. And I couldn't be
There you
sure.
go.
I had a feeling so peculiar that this pain would be for evermore. Guess I'm feeling unmoored.
Okay, I gotta search that up. Unmoored. Not or no longer attached to. Okay.
What I used to fight for.
Damn, that is sad in itself. You moved on, but then you're like, damn, I forgot all that.
I rewind the tape, but all it does is pause on the very moment all was lost, sending signals to be double-crossed. That this pain would be for evermore.
You know, that is a very sad lyric, right? And I couldn't be sure. I had a feeling so peculiar that this pain would be for evermore. I'm like the only person who can vibe out and dance to really sad songs, if you haven't noticed by now. I listen to a lot of R&B music on my own time, so that's probably why. But everybody's probably looking at me like, yo, how are you dancing to this shit? This shit is sad as fuck.
Cannot think of all the cost, all the things that will be lost. Or can we just get a pause?
Oh, man.
To be certain we'll be tall again. Where the weather be the frost, or the violence of the dog days. Is there a line that I could just go cross?
Oh, my gosh. Oh. No.
I thought
no.
In the cracks of light, I dreamed of you, and it was real enough.
Oh my gosh, no.
To get me through.
Oh,
I swear.
shit. That was beautiful. That was amazing.
And I was catching my breath.
You.
Floors of a cabin creaking under my step. And I couldn't be sure. I had a feeling so peculiar.
Are you fucking kidding me? How do I talk after that? Dog, when Bon Iver came into the track and then they had their little back and forth. Oh, run that back. Oh man. That was so nice. Again, when Bon Iver and Taylor Swift are on a track together, they have not missed.
Oh, can we just get a pause?
Can we just get a pause?
In the cracks of light,
Can we just get a
I
pause?
dreamed of you, and it was
Nice.
real enough to get me through. I swear.
Let's move on because that shit was crazy. That was a beautiful track. That was one of the most beautiful tracks I've heard on this album because it's criminal. Okay, the next tracks are bonus tracks. So I'm assuming that was the last track of the album before the bonuses came in. But man, you can hear the reflection in the album, the despair, the just trying to get through the shit, man. Because you know, relationships ain't always easy, and they're trying to get through it. They're trying to get to that soft space again. You gotta have the endurance to go through that shit, and that's that emotional turmoil that just really the way that piano just builds up, right? The vocal contrast between Taylor Swift and Bon Iver, they have not missed. When they're on a track together, fire. Yeah, it's hard to move on when that track is so fire. But moving on to the bonus track, which is Right Where You Left Me.
Friends break up, friends get married, strangers get born, strangers get buried, trends change, rumors fly through new skies, but I'm right where you left me.
Okay, this sounds great so far, but how can you put this track after Evermore? Because I'm still healing from that song right now. This, like, it sounds good, just the first 15 seconds, but man, I'm a little sad right now.
Help, I'm still at the restaurant, still sitting in the corner I haunt, cross-legged in the dim light, they say what a sad
Nice melody.
I swear you could hear a hairpin drop, some perspective, but I sat and stared right where you left me.
Oh, okay.
You left me, no. You left me, no. You left me no choice but to stay here forever. You left me. You left me, no.
Oh, the production is crazy.
Did you ever hear about the girl who got frozen? Time went on for everybody else. She won't
She
know
don't
it.
play.
She's still 23, inside her fantasy, how it was supposed to be. Did you hear about the girl who lives in delusion? Breakups happen every day, you don't have to lose it. She's still 23, inside her fantasy, and you're sitting in front of me at the restaurant when I was still the one.
That's what I'm talking about with her
once
songwriting.
shattered on the white cloth, everybody moved on. Help, I'm still
at the restaurant,
still
sitting in the corner I haunt,
cross-legged in the dim light, they say what a
the way she's flowing through this track. Stay here forever. Nice. Okay, I spoke too soon in the beginning of the track. Evermore was so fucking fire. It was like, all right, the album needs to end right there. But that track right there, oh yeah, I fucking love that one. I like how she sped up her flow a little bit. She used like fucking 4 or 5 melodies on that track. And it just kept going and going and going. And then you're like, oh shit, with the little plot twist right there. This is a track, 17 tracks, right? I'm assuming track 17 is going to be just like this. Songwriting is crazy. Like there's not one track where I'm like I'm bored, or it's not like there's not one track where I just feel like, okay, I'm waiting for this to end. Every track is just like, okay, what's about to happen next? All right, she's starting off the track. How is the second verse gonna be like? The bridge, I know the bridge is gonna tie it all together. The way she ends the track, I know it's gonna put an end to the story. And then you move on to the next track, you're like, oh shit, we're back here again with another story. And it's pretty fun to like just listen to throughout the entire album. With the exception of Marjorie, I kind of missed the seriousness of it at the beginning. It didn't hit me to the very, very end. I'm like, oh shit. But now moving on to track 17, it's Time to Go.
When the dinner is cold and the chatter gets old, you ask for the tab. Oh, that moment again, he's insisting that friends look at each other like that.
Oh.
When the words of a sister come back in whispers that prove she was not, in fact, what she seemed, not a twin from your dreams. She's a crook who was caught. When it's time to go.
You see, that's what she did it again. When it's time to go. A simple phrase, an everyday phrase, but she puts an importance onto it that just hits so hard.
20 years at your job, then the son or the boss gets the spot that was yours. We're trying to stay for the kids when keeping it how it is will only break their hearts worse.
Don't get me started.
That old familiar body ache, the snaps from the same little breaks. Sometimes giving up is the strong thing. Sometimes to run is the brave thing. Sometimes walking out is the one thing that will find you the right thing. Sometimes giving up is the strong thing. Sometimes to run is the brave thing.
Nah, this is facts right here.
Sometimes walking out is the one thing.
She said right here, sometimes giving up is the strong thing. Sometimes to run is the brave thing. Holy fuck. Nah, those are probably the 2 most underrated lines of this entire album. Well, actually, no, that's probably egregious to say, because there's a lot of hard-hitting lyrics on this album, but definitely some underrated lyrics on this, because damn, man, if you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, that is tough. Man.
15 years, 15 million tears, begging till my knees bled. I gave it my all, he gave me nothing at all, then wondered why I left. Now he sits on his throne in his palace of bones, praying to his greed. He's got my past frozen behind glass, but I've got me. Times walking out is the one thing that will
You see,
find you
I know
right
she knows that's hard hitting
there.
because she beats it. Oh.
That will find you right there. And you know, in your soul.
You know what, man? Oh, she left it off to the very end. Oh, yeah. Look, let me tell you something. When you want a masterpiece in terms of cohesion and sound, Taylor Swift is your person. The sound of the entire album, just put the lyrics to the side for a second. She knows how to really immerse you in a feeling and make you feel whatever she wants you to feel. The songwriting now, you add the songwriting to it. That is fucking crazy. That is like, I'm gonna use an NBA reference. That's like being able to be Steph Curry with like Hall of Fame defense, and then you make the player 6'8". Now the player can rebound. The player can pretty much do everything and play all the positions. That's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is damn near LeBron of the music industry. I am so glad I waited till the weather dropped. I waited till it got colder. I waited till the fall to listen to this album, because this is not really a summertime album, but for me in the fall, this is perfect. This album is a lot more colder. It's a lot more introspective. And it just allows you to feel the heartbreak and just go through all the ups and downs of the love spectrum. And I feel like one of the greatest strengths of Taylor Swift is when she talks about love, she talks about the nostalgia from it. And pretty much nostalgia is a cheat code. So anybody who listens to an album and can tie it back to a memory, you got them in your heart. And then you add the storylines, right? All these different kind of fairy tales, and man, are they genius. And you know, towards the end of the song, Apple Music kind of tells me who it's written by. Obviously, you hear Taylor Swift's name in the bottom right there, but I saw Aaron's name a lot, and I saw Jack Antonoff on there, and all of them just bring like this very organic, moody feeling to the album. Again, very fucking cohesive. And I'm looking at the track list, right? A lot of these songs are very emotional and intimate, yet still having that folk inspired kind of sound to it, that country vibe to it. And what's really crazy is the fact that this album came out months later after Folklore, which is a fucking masterpiece. Nah, man, the comments said this is a really great album, and y'all did not lie. Anyways, man, that is the reaction. I can't wait to listen to this again on my own time. Let me know in the comments anything that I missed and what should I react to next. Also, if you really rock with me, don't forget to subscribe, and if you really rock with me, don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. Shout out to all my Patreon members for really holding me down for real. But yeah, man, I fucking love this album.